Alright, last hardware for the night. Let's take a look at the fishing controller, which is this guy right here. Wow, 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 as it throbs for whatever reason. And also, the camera doesn't want to really cooperate right now. But let's see what we can do here. Right. Okay, inside here we're going to get a look at this strange contraption. It actually has a gyro sensor built into the main chassis of the shell here. The 4 action buttons would be here, and this actually represents one of the shoulder triggers right here with this rudder. And of course, in like Sega bass fishing or something, you can flick the controller and it would simulate casting a lure and things like that. It's actually pretty neat for what it is, and also kind of a testament to, you know, how stuff like the Wii kind of gets away with trying to make multiple peripherals by just making it so that you know, you only have like shells that you deal with the Wii remote and things like that. And I would say we would take a look at a game with it. Unfortunately, I think we're kind of running low on time, and we may not be able to get to Soul Calibur. And the only reason why I want to touch on Quake III Arena, just kind of show off, like, because it is published by Sega, and it was just part of their testament to try and keep everything in line with their online features, so they had to poach the best of the best, so to speak. And with Quake 3, may as well as make use of both the keyboard and the mouse for maximum enjoyment. And yes, you caught me. I'm using my Android tablet. Let's see. Yeah, give me just a moment to set up here, since unfortunately we're going to be kind of short on commentators right now. Right, let's see here. There's one more thing I need to check out and see if I've got any, got my saves listed on here. I believe this should do it. Okay, that's not quite it. But yeah, even after about, let's say, 2-3 hours, we still haven't even scratched the surface of what exactly, what all the Dreamcast encompasses. And while it wasn't, you know, while we're not closing out on Shenmue or things like that, you know, we are closing out on Quake III Arena, which to me was actually kind of a big deal, since that's when I really started getting into playing games online. And this is also before I actually owned the PC version of Quake 3. And on this side of an expensive PC, you know, I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's not bad. I'm just going to skip some of this stuff here. Developed by Raster Productions. Funny enough, when there was a port for Unreal Tournament for the Dreamcast that was done by Secret Level, and I believe Secret Level was bought out by Sega, and they developed Golden Axe Beast Rider, and then they kind of closed down after that. But still, pretty nifty. Let's see. Oh man, let's crank it up and get all the Quake 3 players here. And exclusive to the Dreamcast version were a handful of maps, mostly because with the 4-player modes, or at least with 2 or more players, they had to take out certain levels from play, since the Dreamcast only had so much RAM. And to compensate for that, you have to play the game online in order to get the full map set. Probably just play one quick match and then close out for the night. Also exclusive to the Dreamcast in The Longest Yard, if you fall off, you don't die. So you just get teleported back on. I've had a lot of people who are playing on PC who are really upset. Oh, crap. Whoop.
You're tied for the lead. You have taken the lead. You're tied for the lead. You have lost the lead.
Aw.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead. You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead.
Whoops.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead.
Oh boy. Granted, there's not probably a whole lot to talk about with this game, but as you can see, it actually looks pretty decent for a PC port, albeit it has significantly less features, partially due to the system architecture, but when it came to playing this game online, it almost couldn't be beat unless you had the PC version. And if you had people who were savvy about running a server, you can connect to PC players and probably get more than just 4 players. Because people would run custom servers almost all the time on the Dreamcast version, since it was just using GameSpy servers. And yes, that GameSpy is still around. Unfortunately, it's not really this side's really active anymore. The Quake III Dreamcast servers. Of course, as you may or may not be able to tell, I'm using a keyboard and mouse, which is pretty impressive for what you can do with the Dreamcast console. Of course, there was plenty of ways to, or plenty of other network applications, such as the web browser that would come with the system. There we go. Splash damage. Aim for their feet. Quake III Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wow, that was a telefrag, great. Aw. Telefrag.
One frag left.
Credit here. Also, what an early form of achievements this is. Or is this game probably referred to it as like accolades or something similar? There we go. Although that didn't count as a humiliation, that's weird. Alright, there's apparently 3 versions of the web browser, and I think apparently 3.0 actually lets you use the broadband adapter. So I actually did try to see if 1.0 and 2.0 could do something with the broadband adapter, but they can't, unfortunately. But yep, I think that's going to pretty much go ahead and do it for our Dreamcast stream. And unfortunately we didn't really get to cover a lot of things that, you know, we didn't know that are pretty much key to a Dreamcast experience, so to speak. But that is definitely about a little over 3 hours worth of Dreamcast, which is more than, well, still not enough for a Dreamcast birthday, but it's definitely a look at some of the stuff that in some ways Sega has pioneered and in others has, you know, been done better, so to speak. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do it. I definitely like to thank Gene and Overlord who were here for the for helping me commentate through this stream, and you know, thanks to the fine folks at Retro, Sega Bits, everywhere that let me host this little get-together thing. Thank you, VMU. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys another time when we pull this off. Thanks for watching.